Hello, welcome back to this channel. Today I will be sharing with you how I cook ekwang. Normally, ekwang is a Cameroonian dish that is cooked from cocoyams. You peel cocoyams, you grate them and wrap them up in leaves, and then you start cooking them from there. But at Afro Cash and Carry, the cocoyams have already been peeled, wrapped up and packaged, frozen all the way from Cameroon. So a lot of times customers get to ask me, oh, how do you cook it? I cooked it and it didn't come out well. Either it melted in the pot or it came out messy. So today I would like to share with you how I cook it. Firstly, when you buy your ekwang, you have to leave it out. If you buy the frozen one, you have to leave it out for about 3 hours to defrost, so that when you start cooking it, it will get done uniformly. If you cook it from frozen, you discover that the outer part is getting done while the inner part is still raw because it is still frozen inside. But when it gets defrosted, then you start cooking it, the heat spreads throughout the ekwang and it gets done uniformly. So this is the ekwang that I bought from Afro Cash and Carry New Cross. I will just leave it out for about 3 hours. Don't leave it for too long outside. Sometimes customers get to ask me, oh, can I leave it for the whole night? If you leave it for the whole night, that would be too long. It might melt and get messy. So you just leave it out for about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. You just leave it out to defrost, then you unpackage it. So I'm going to leave it out for about 3 hours, then I will unpackage it and I will show you how I cook it from there. Okay, so this is the ekwang. It has been out for about 4 hours to defrost. Some people like to defrost it in the microwave, but I prefer to go the natural way. So this is onion, which has already been sliced. That's about medium-sized onion, but I don't think I'll be using all because I'm using just 1 pack of ekwang. I like to eat my ekwang the same day it is cooked, so I don't like eating it the next day. So I always do very small quantity that we will all eat for that day. Then here you have 2 cubes of Maggi, and then this is ground pepper bought from Afro Cash and Carry, and then this is the hot chili pepper. Normally I would like to blend it, but because I have an 11-month-old daughter who likes to eat ekwang a lot, so I will not be blending the pepper. Here I have fish, stock fish and dry meat, which I seasoned and grilled in the oven. So you could use whatever you like. Normally sometimes I will just use dry fish, but because I have meat at home, I just like to combine the two today. So you could use whatever meat or fish of your choice. Sometimes I also use catfish fillet. Then here you have the palm oil. I will just be using a small quantity because I don't really like too much oil in food. Then here you have ground rondelle. It's also called country onion. And then here you have ground ginger. I don't have garlic at home. I would have added a little bit to it. And then here you have ground crayfish. So we have to start the cooking process. I'll start by rubbing the pot with some palm oil so that it doesn't get burnt at the bottom. So I'm just rubbing some oil in the pot, at the bottom of the pot. I'll just rub a little bit and then I'll put the rest of the oil later. Yeah, so I will start by arranging my ekwang in the pot. Here we go. So I'm taking the ekwang one after the other and I'm just arranging it in the pot. Some people do it and put the ingredients halfway. They'll put some ekwang, put the ingredients, then put some more ekwang on top and then put the ingredients. But since the ekwang I'm cooking is not really that much, I'll just put all of it and then I'll just put the ingredients on top. So I'm just arranging it in the pot. Here we go, one after the other. So you can see how green the ekwang is looking. So you can have it from Afro Cash and Carry, New Cross in London. Most of the work has already been done for you. You don't have to peel and grate, which is really a hard work. So all the work has been done for you and packaged, ready to cook. You know how life can sometimes be very busy abroad, so they try to simplify the process for you as much as possible. Okay, so I have put the ekwang. I will just spread my fish on it. Yeah, I'm just spreading my fish and my meat all over the ekwang. Ekwang is a very, very delicious meal. If you've never tasted it, I encourage you to go for it. I bet you will love it. It is really a delicacy to the Cameroon people. So I'm putting in my onion. Yeah, I think that's enough. And then I'm just putting in the seasoning, the white pepper. I like white pepper as a seasoning in most of my food. So I'm putting in the white pepper and the country onion. You know, basically just putting in your spice, your seasoning. And in goes the ginger. Yep. And then I'll just put the pepper by the side. Hopefully it doesn't get hot. I'm also going to put in the salt. Yep. Then I'll put in hot water. I'm basically putting it at the sides. I don't just want to drop it directly on the ekwang because I don't want it to melt straight away. So I'm putting it at the side, and then I'll cook for a while. Then as I cook, I'll gradually be putting in the rest of the ingredients, the crayfish, the oil, and later on Maggi. I will show you as we go. So this is my ekwang. It has been cooking now for about 15 minutes. So I'll go ahead now and just put the oil. I had to add a little more. I had to add some more water into the ekwang. So as you cook it along, if you feel the need to add more water, you will add it. And the oil I'm putting, I don't think it's gonna be enough, so I'll go ahead and add more oil. So you will just put the oil according to how you like it. I don't really like much oil, so I'll just add in a little bit more oil, and then I'll allow it to cook. So I have my Maggi here. I'm putting in the Maggi. And with ekwang, you cook it on medium heat. Let it not be too high. You cook it until it doesn't go and get burnt without getting done. So you just cook it on mid. It is best when you cook it on medium heat. I'm putting in the crayfish now. And when you want to stir the ekwang, it is best if you cover the pot and then you use a cloth to hold the pot on both sides and shake it. That's the best way to stir the ekwang. If you use a spoon to stir it, it's just gonna melt and scatter, and the leaves will come off, and then it's not going to be looking like ekwang anymore, and it wouldn't be that attractive. So the best way to stir your ekwang is to cover the pot, use a cloth to hold it on both sides, and just shake it round. So I'll allow it to boil for some time, and I'll also have to shake it so the crayfish and everything can mix up. So this is our ekwang. It has been cooking now for about 40 minutes. You can see the leaves are still intact, still wrapped up in over the ekwang. So whenever I want to stir it, I just shake the pot. I just cover the pot and shake it. I don't use a spoon to stir it. So you can see the leaves are still intact and the ekwang is cooking. So this is the ekwang. It has been cooking now for close to an hour. I'm gonna turn off the heat now. It is ready. You can see the leaves are still wrapped around the ekwang. So it has been cooking now for about an hour. I will turn off the heat and I will show you the final product, how it looks like. So as you can see, the ekwang is all done now and ready to eat. You can see the leaves are still looking green and still wrapped around the ekwang. So it's all a matter of how you cook it. So I would like to go ahead now and have a taste. My husband and my daughter are anxiously waiting to have a taste of this because they really like it. Wow, it tastes really, really nice. Please, I encourage you to give yourself a treat. Pamper yourself. Don't only wait for others to pamper you. Give yourself a treat. Pamper yourself. You know, spend your money and buy good food and eat. Enjoy yourself. If you don't spend your money on good food, you might end up spending it on medication, which is not good. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please, if you like it, give us a thumbs up by hitting the like button, and also hitting the subscribe button to join this family, this channel. So when you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, you also hit the notification bell so that you will get all uploads and updates immediately the videos are uploaded. And also, if you have another tip you want to share with us on how you cook your ekwang, please feel free to drop it in the comment section so we can also learn from you. Thanks very much. See you next time. Stay blessed.